Sophie's story myself.
Welcome to today's English lesson. Are you ready to improve your listening and speaking skills? Today, we'll share a story about Sophie and her journey. This is a great opportunity to learn new vocabulary and expressions while practicing your English. Let's dive into the story. Listen carefully to Sophie's story. Hi, everyone. I'm Sophie. I'm 22 years old, and I'd love to tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in London, but my family moved to Sydney, Australia, when I was 10 years old. I have two younger brothers, Jack and Oliver, who always keep things interesting at home. Both of my parents are teachers. My mom teaches history, and my dad teaches English. Growing up in a household full of books and discussions about school was really fun, and it made me love learning. That's why I'm studying to become a teacher myself. I want to teach English to students from around the world, so I can share my love of the language and help people communicate better. In my free time, I'm really into photography. I love taking pictures of nature, especially at the beach. Australia has some of the most beautiful beaches, and I never get tired of capturing the waves, the sunsets, and the wildlife. I also enjoy traveling whenever I get the chance. One of my dreams is to visit Europe again, especially Italy, because I've heard so much about the food and culture. Oh, and did I mention? I'm a big fan of Italian cuisine. I could eat pizza and pasta every day. Speaking of food, I absolutely love cooking. My grandma taught me how to cook when I was young, and now I enjoy experimenting with different recipes. Lately, I've been trying to make more vegetarian dishes, and my favorite so far is a roasted veggie lasagna. It's so delicious and healthy at the same time. That's a little bit about me. I'm excited about my future as a teacher and traveler, and I hope I can inspire my students the way my parents inspired me. Do you guys have any tips for traveling in Europe? Let me know in the comments. Let's take a look at some useful vocabulary and expressions from Sophie's story. This will help improve your English understanding and fluency. 1. Move to. This phrase is used when you change where you live. Example: her family moved to Sydney when she was 10 years old. 2. Keep things interesting. This means to make life or a situation fun or exciting, usually with surprises or changes. Example: her younger brothers always keep things interesting at home. 3. Growing up. Refers to the process of becoming older and more mature, from childhood to adulthood. Example: growing up in a family of teachers made her love learning. 4. Dreams. In this context, dreams are aspirations or goals someone wants to achieve. Example: one of her dreams is to visit Europe. 5. Fan of. This phrase means to really like something. Example: she's a big fan of Italian cuisine. 6. Photography, the art or practice of taking and editing photos. Example: she enjoys photography, especially taking pictures of nature. 7. Experimenting with. This phrase means trying new ideas or things, often to find out what works best. Example: she enjoys experimenting with different recipes in cooking. 8. Vegetarian dishes. Meals that do not include meat but may include vegetables, fruits, grains, and dairy. Example: she loves cooking vegetarian dishes like roasted veggie lasagna. 9. Inspired. When someone or something makes you feel motivated or excited to do something. Example: her parents inspired her to become a teacher.